Welcome to your Friday edition of Afternoon Express Mzansi. I'm Balisa Tembe and we're bringing you music from two incredible acts to see in the weekend. Now we're going to be joined by the members of popular electronic music duo Easy Freak, Dom Hurd and Jude Kendrick. It is a Friday after all, so it's all about music for the soul. So tell us on social media, what track has recently kept you in that feel-good mood? Now use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Hailing from Richards Bay in KwaZulu-Natal, Xolly epitomizes all that is epic and great within the gospel scene. Having worked with the industry heavyweights such as Joyous Celebration, Pastor Benjamin Dube and Khaya Mthethwa, to name just a few, the contemporary gospel musician has surely captured the hearts and ears of South Africans through her passionately worshipful records and live performances. Wow, Xolly, finally.
Finally.
We've got you on the show. Siswam, when you hear people introduce you like that, I mean, you literally had a physical reaction. How does that feel?
You know, even till today, I cannot believe, Guti, I've done so much. And it still feels like I'm a child, I'm a baby, yeah. But I think it's just the grace of the Lord and just joke papa again. And actually just loving your work. I just love my work, I love my work, yeah.
Very passionate about what you do. So let's take it back to the beginning. Although you don't remember the first time you started singing or when you realized une talente, you decided to call it a calling and you heeded this calling. So let me know about that moment, that experience, and when you say you experienced this calling, what especially spoke to you?
You know, my background is church. So I think for me, everything started there. But to be honest with you, going to church wasn't an option at home. You just had to go to church, girl, whether you feel like it or not. Okay.
Same here, girl, same here.
Mommy, I'm tired. Church, girl. But I'm grateful. I didn't know that God was really training me for such a time where you would make the ministry to be about you, and God would remind you, no, darling, it's not about you. It's about the lives that needs to be changed. So everything started there for me at church. I've always been serving. The reason why I'm saying it's a calling, it's because personally, I've tried to look at so many reasons not to be in this way I am today.
Wow.
But God kept on saying, no, I am calling you.
Booyah.
You are for this. So that's why I'm saying it's a calling and it has chosen me.
But now you've decided to step out on your own, be a solo artist and shine. So what happened? Why did you decide that and how's it going?
To be honest with you, I've always knew that I want to be a solo artist. The biggest thing for me was when God gave me a message, I will know. So I didn't care whether it was going to take forever, but when the message is Caesar, now I have a message. So that's all that happens. I knew that this is the time, now I have a message. Now, and the beautiful thing is I'm talking about something that is personal, something that I know, something that I've experienced. So even if you wake me at 3, tell me about Jesus is enough, girl, I'll tell you. Jesus is enough.
It's time to move, and it's time to move in a solo direction. How important is that timing?
You know, timing goes hand in hand with what you do, what you're doing during the journey.
Okay.
For me, I knew, Guti, I am here to learn. I am here to figure out who Xolly is. I am here to just suck up from, I've worked with a lot of people and I knew exactly why I wanted to work with a lot of people because I wanted to know, Guti, okay, this is, and then honestly speaking, the timing also comes with my personal relationship with God. The personal conversations that we have, like, Father, is this the timing? Because along the way, I got opportunities, we want to record it, but I knew deep down, nay.
Not yet.
Yeah, but when the timing was right, everything just happened.
Wow. Talking about things falling into place, we are now blessed with your forthcoming album, Jesus is Enough. Now, girl, you said that if people wake you up with 3 saying,
Jesus is enough.
That is what you know. So tell me all about the album. I mean, I'm so excited to dive into it. And you came up with this album, wrote this album at a very critical, pivotal time of your life. You've got a personal story attached.
Yeah, and it's the perfect time to tell people that Jesus is enough. You know, sometimes, especially during this time, we feel lonely. We feel like we do not know what the future holds for us. But for me, it was time where I have to assure everyone that Jesus is enough. He's here. He's an omnipotent God. So the story comes from, I fell pregnant at a very young age.
How young is young?
18. But I'm here to say there's future after that. There's hope, man. So what happened was when my dad came back from work after my mom, you know, Basal, my sweet dad, Shame, just came, wahlale roomini. It was my first time seeing my dad sharing a tear. Like, you know what I mean? And then when he went out, he just gave me a kiss on my forehead just to say, you are my princess. Actually, we are only 2 girls at home, so you know that kind of thing.
You're a princess.
Yeah, I am a princess. And he assured me that I still love you. You know, God loves us unconditionally.
Yeah.
And therefore now, even when I had problems during the pregnancy, I knew, Daddy, how do you do this? Daddy, how, you know, my dad took me to the doctors. My dad did this with me. So that's my relationship with God, knowing that even when I feel like I don't deserve so much love, but I would run to God. Even when today I'm not loving myself because of the things that I have done, but I've got nowhere else to run but to God, you know? So the title of the album came from that place of, knowing that He is enough for me.
So when you experienced that within yourself, and I'm sure so many South Africans might not understand that fatherly love, what message do you have for those people and finding that refuge in Jesus?
Yeah, you know, God is everywhere. Right now you can come here, let's say I don't have any parents, but it's up to you to decide that I found a sister in you.
Wow.
That's God. God works like that. It's up, right, but He had to remind me, you are loved, because ukula about 2, everything is, we get everything, but I had to go through my pregnancy for God to remind me that, hey, you are loved. So wherever you are, look around, He's there. I'm sure Zobeka someone to remind you that you are loved, and it's up to you to embrace that and walk with that love, because trust me, God is in love with us.
So when you now want people to listen to your music, get into that zone that you were in when recording, what was that all about? And what certainty can people find within the music?
You know, my music is all about it's an honest conversation between me and God. Again, in just knowing that I've got nothing to lose. That's my daddy.
Okay.
So I decided to just be honest with God and say, you know what? And especially, you know, growing from we're sometimes scared of just being honest to say, Father, I'm failing. Or Father, I really need you. I can't do this. So my music is all about that. It's an honest conversation between me and God, which I really know a lot of people will relate to just know you are safe. When you're talking to Him, you are safe. So just open up your heart and say, Father, wena ungukuphila kwami, if ungekho right now. Actually, the whole thing has taught me that. This whole lockdown has taught me just, God, you are alive. And without you, there's nowhere else I could go. So, yeah, man, it's just an honest conversation between me and God.
Thank you so much, Xolly. Now, South Africa, do not move a muscle, because today, this Friday show is all about the music. And we're going to be easing you into the weekend on the right note. At the end of the show, we do have Xolly, who's going to be giving us a gospel-inspired performance. But after the break, we also will be touching base with a Durban crew, just like us, Queen. And they are also all about the music. They are an electronic duo called Easy Freak. And of course, they've got more music after these.